In the previous tutorial, we were able to look at what goes into creating a long-term disability plan. Now that we've created our current long-term disability coverage, we're going to go ahead and click Finish Entering Current Plan Designs. Now that's going to take us to the renewal. I'm going to click on the blue link to enter in the renewal premium. So again, this is all information contained in what we consider the premium portion. Let's say the renewal is going to 51 cents. And we still have a 12-month rate guarantee. Again, we could enter in participation requirements if this was a contributory plan. We're going to go ahead and click Apply. And now that we have our renewal premium, we're going to go to the plan designs. And you'll notice now we have the renewal. So it's pulling over the exact same disability plan as current. And we're able to look at what the employer cost is with the renewal rate of 0.51. All right, now renewal, the auto-generated renewal, like other lines of coverage, we're not able to work with premium share because it's linked to whatever we have in current. And since this is non-contributory, the renewal is listed as non-contributory as well. To access or make changes to any of the volume, we can click on the amount and go in and adjust our volume. Same with the rate. Now let's go ahead and build out a proposed option. Let's call this group the Proposed Humana Ltd. All right, so now I'm going to click the plus sign, and this time I'm going to search for a plan that I've already created at the employer level. So with long-term disability plans, we're able to create plan designs at the employer level, but not at the agency level. Now that I've pulled in my plan, I'm going to go to my premiums. Again, we have volume premium. Let's say that this rate is 0.43. I'm going to apply that. Next step is going to be enrollment. And as a shortcut, I can just copy enrollment down from current and renewal to ensure that we're using the same volumes across our proposed options. When we're done, we have our new LTD plan in our proposed group. Notice that we're in a proposed group, so we can go into premium share. So if we wanted to make an adjustment and maybe only pay 90% of the premium, we're able to get to that contributory status where now we're able to see what that employer cost is at a 90% contribution. So we could also add additional long-term disability plans. So in those cases where maybe there's a base and a buy-up, we would treat those as additional plan designs in the plan group. We would just need to make sure that we have the rate and the volume associated for each one of the plan designs in the plan group. So that should give you a better idea of how to work with long-term disability plans. Again, the workflow is very similar to all the other lines of coverage. The difference really is in the attributes associated with long-term disability benefits.